Go over to Brittany's account. Hello, sunshine.
Hi guys. Just logging in over here to our music.
Now we need 2 of these little holders. Oh my god, look, we could watch ourselves on live. That's kind of cool. Thank you very much. Hi, Frankie. Hey, if we get cut, we're also live on Brittany's account.
Yes.
BDI Brittany 241.
214.
214. BDI Brittany 214. Hi, Chloe. That's a good one. Look, maybe we can just mess things all up. And I can...
Oh,
we have another magnetic thing.
We can have you. Open your damn eyes and see who's really there. Hold up, guys. Mystic of Light jumped on over here
Franny.
from your page.
We're trying to make sure we're live on Brittany's also. Bear with us. Thank you very much.
We're trying to situate our phones over here. Music in the background is our music.
Okay, that is awesome.
We got that one. And then yours over here.
This is like multitasking right here.
I see myself on too. But I look totally different on both screens because this one still has a weird filter.
Me too. Look, I have makeup. No makeup. I like rosy cheeks.
Mystic of Light, if you would DM us, I would answer that question. I will tell you where we are. Privately. Just because of the amount of hate and everything going on right now. We actually had to call the FBI a few minutes ago.
Yeah, we did.
Hi, my children. Or my child.
Hello, baby.
You know, same.
Brittany was just saying we had to call the FBI a few minutes ago.
Yeah, we did just get off the phone with them a few minutes ago. Not that it was,
Dude, if anybody has ever called the FBI, that's interesting all by itself.
Yeah. It's been a rough day with a lot of private number phone calls and yeah, I don't know which phone to look at.
I was just looking at our kid over here. She says she's plural today too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close this a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, they need to get a better life. Dude.
Who needs to get a life?
People.
People do need to get a life.
People need to get better lives.
Kristen. Hello, Heather. Our haters did 4+ hour lives yesterday.
And then when I joined, their attitude changed and they wouldn't tell me anything.
Like, look, this one makes my eyes look weird too. I look like I have strange makeup on. And this one I just look
it looks good, makeup, Just this is not what I look like right now.
You got some messages from when you were in here the other day, Heather?
Yeah, see, and that's like the saddest part is a lot of people have had to step back or step away or not comment or not friend us because of that. They keep getting attacked just for simply appearing in a live of ours.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
I thought it was Mystic of Light. Yeah.
Heather, what are they messaging you, telling you to stay away from us? That's what we keep hearing the most of.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry that happened to any of you guys.
I always say, protect your guys' self first, especially if you have little ones of your own.
Yep.
Just keep your family safe. We understand. We've been here. We've gone through all this before. So all we ask is that you guys keep yourselves and your children safe, for any children that are with you and around you.
Yep. If that means you need to unfriend us or whatever to stop that from happening to you, then that's what you need to do. Please do that. We don't need any of that, and you don't need it either. Hey.
Hey, I hear bitch.
Hey, Mama. Begging for money. No?
No, they're
We've
saying
never
she
done that.
is, and she can go. Which is also why we were trying to do a live over here on my page.
Yep.
Less hate over here.
Less hate over on Brittany's, y'all.
I mean, we still a very small amount over there, but way less hate over here.
Ma'am, you guys are quality, aren't you? That's what the block button's for, so it's okay. If you guys just want to... That's right, hate gets us views, whatever. You've already pulled background checks and locations. Good, I hope you were able to see that there's nothing on us.
I called the FBI and gave them my address too. Oh my god.
Right.
Because they didn't already know where I lived. I just thought they should know. Oh. So.
The fearmongers. Fearmongers. Yeah, that was the calls this morning. They're all coming for you. We've turned you into every authority. My response is the same every time. Good. I mean, we've turned everything into every authority, too, for human trafficking. Maybe they'll pay attention. Thank you, Heather. I'm sorry you're getting the hate.
Oh. I don't know. Your phone connected.
It did.
Sabrina, I'm not a victim because I'm still breathing. Victims are deceased and no longer with us, unfortunately, in a legal term. Am I a survivor? Yes, I was trafficked in a different way. I've not personally publicly spoken about my own trafficking very much.
I don't know why it all stopped. It just did.
Mm,
I turned my Bluetooth off.
yeah. Let me check.
The ones that life destroy. The strongest hands on
We just needed Brittany to hit it. We needed Brittany to hit the play button. You know, Brittany doesn't talk much about her stuff, but can I? I'm not talking about your stuff. I'm just saying.
You can just say it.
Well, I'm just saying, like, but your stuff fits more with what's going on. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sherry. Wow, thank you. That was my thoughts, too.
Thank you. Hopple, whoople, I like that. I probably said it all wrong.
Loopa looper.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I like it.
I'm sorry if I'm not paying attention to comments over here, guys. There's just not very many. And there is a lot over here. We are doing 2 lives at one time.
It's like it's 2 totally separate worlds, Brittany. Guys, check out Brittany's account. Go over. She's live as well. We're live on Brittany. Is it BDI Brittany 214?
Bonjour, France. I can't speak French.
Yeah, the bot's in here. That's what I'm saying. I know, Mystic, you're in both. She's like, I got you on both accounts. By answering questions on her account. I'm on her account.
Well, there's just no questions.
There hasn't been any questions. What questions? Hey, the Chaos Mom. I'm so glad you found your way up in here just to give us attention. Thank you. Hi. If you're looking at us, you're still paying attention to the children, so I really don't care about your opinion of me. But thank you for coming in my live. There you are, sunshine.
And I don't usually talk publicly very much about my own trafficking experience. Because it has a lot to do with online everything.
Yeah, it does.
And I've heard so many negative things already about what I've gone through that it makes it harder for me to talk about it. Because I already know the responses that people get.
Well, you're kind of watching them.
Mm-hmm.
You guys see why it would make a survivor not want to speak out? That would be why. What is Brittany supposed to think about? Is she supposed to think about, does she have enough proof to appease the public to qualify as a survivor? Wait, does she look the right part?
Are you guys going to understand what type of survivor I am? Because there's many different forms.
Right.
Oh, it wasn't elite enough for you? It wasn't gruesome enough for you? It wasn't what? Wasn't enough for you?
It wasn't on the right list. So it didn't count, right? For all those people out there? That's how it is. Why would they speak? What on earth out there in the world? Out here, you wonderful people are great. You've seen the hate. What out there in the world makes a survivor want to step forward and say, hey, this happened to me too, and it happened to me in this unique little way that the world needs to see so it can stop happening. Oh! Doom, doom, doom. Another one bites the dust.
It fell off.
It did. Brittany's thing just fell down.
Sorry about that, guys.
But you've reached Ireland. Thank you. That a survivor needs to talk about what they survived, the experience they lived through, the island they got off of. They need to be able to talk about their story, what it was like for them. So the rest of the people that have experienced something like that can see it as well. And they can get a little help to get out of there. Because a survivor has seen a route that they were taken in. The survivor has seen how they were put in. Some of us are lucky enough to see how in the hell we got out. Even though I still don't know how. Okay? But those stories are important. And what would make a survivor want to step forward and talk about it? If before they can even get started, saying, hey, there's this route over here you guys need to look at. Because it happened to me. If they got to be up against, do I got enough proof for the vile public? Do I have enough eyewitnesses? Oh, is everybody that stood against me or stood with me all of a sudden going to turn around and stand against me now? And say that I'm full of shit? Is the world going to eat me alive after I just fucking survived not being eaten alive? What in the hell would make them want to talk and share with anybody? Any of you. Another route or another way. You guys are the gatekeepers out there. The hate crew is the gatekeepers out there trying to stop the survivors from being able to say what happened and where and with who and how.
Yep.
Can we talk about, they actually made a video about me and you and said I did not look.
That one.
I didn't look. Look, just take a look at me. I clearly don't look like something they would use. That's what they said about me. I didn't fit the looks of something they'd use
You
to
don't look
death.
good enough.
I didn't look good enough to be used to death. That's what's in those files. That was the worst thing I've ever had to hear. That's the worst thing I've ever had to hear. I had to hear it for every survivor. I'd rather my ears hear it. Right? What do they gotta look like? Like, that's why I said it was the worst thing.
Still looked like they were a pageant queen when that happened to them.
Does somebody gotta look like a pageant queen to qualify for abuse?
What is the perspective? I don't get it. We're talking about crimes against humanity and the worst atrocities, the worst traumas people have gone through.
Yeah. I'll gladly take that one for everybody. Because I will stand up loud. You'll see my face if it happens to another survivor. Of I don't care what.
Yeah, they'll see how many people stand together now, though. Their goal is division and divide, but they can keep trying.
Just wow. I believe you too. You're a survivor of your family, and I believe you too. Some comments in this live are filtered to protect the community's experience. Thank you. Fuck the opinions of these monsters. Do you know these two ladies that are making videos putting you down? There's
It depends on which two you're talking about, because there's way more than two.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, there's way more than two, but we've heard of some of them, yeah. A couple of them are my half-siblings. A couple of them are my half-siblings. Isn't that great? The rest are other people. One is someone that kidnapped us and took us to Camp David.
And it's their husband I have on record saying and confirming it was Camp David.
Look how my life is smooth.
Mine is glitchy.
And yours is like having a hard time over here, Brittany. Guys, they're blocking the hell out of Brittany's account over there. If you want to help out, please. She's at BDI Brittany 214. Yep, it's glitching. We see it.
Yeah. I think we'll end it over here for now and just go back on over to Cassiopeia's for a little bit. Because came to help Caitlin. Thank you. Join us over. Yeah, Vera, you're right, but that's alright. We're just going to keep trying and keep being everywhere.
We haven't sat down. We haven't sat down in 4 years. We're going to sit down now.
Join us over on Cassiopeia's account, BeyondDualityInc.com.
And everybody friend Brittany over on Brittany's. That's kind of a thing. We reached 175 people over there. Very good.
First live we've done over on that account, so.
Do I get psychological help? I have a therapist, if that's what you're asking. Seems like a strange question. Maybe due to my sensitivity. Does the money you make on TikTok go to survivors?
Yeah. We've not done anything with the money we've made off of TikTok at all so far, but yeah.
We've only made money off TikTok this week.
Right.
So, and yes, every dollar Brittany and I have ever made has gone to survivors.
All the profit from our music, which we're playing in the background, that goes to our nonprofit and to our survivors and helping move things forward with our mission and what we're doing. Our books, the same. Everything under Beyond Duality Inc. all goes to survivors. Hello from Europe. I ended my live. We're just over here for now.
It got too glitchy. It was glitching so bad. Kept a dime to help us survive. You know, maybe more people should look into what this takes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe more people should look into nonprofits.
Thank you, Becca.
Very much. Brittany and I have never made a single dollar. We're standing in an RV, and we live in campers with the walls falling off at the moment. We are a charity. We are allowed to ask for donations. So
100% legally.
Completely being accused of, just don't lie. You know what? I'm done with you. Move on. Go away somewhere. You're repetitive like a ritual. They can go away.
I'm shaking the crap out of this.
Your butt shoved it. But we're a charity. We're allowed to ask for donations. Every accusation of scam and fraud is so asinine, it's stupid. And everybody's saying, we've never seen anyone you've rescued.
Why do you think that is if you treat them like you treat us? I wouldn't want them to stand in public with that kind of response. I will protect them with my life. I hope you don't see them.
Would you guys bring forward people you just helped? You shouldn't help people if that's the thing. Like, it's nuts. Hey! Creeping through the night, every bite, every pixel gotta get it just right. Corruption and deception all wrapped in disguise. In this digital jungle, it's a fight for the wise. Yeah, see, everybody would want to stay private. Thank you.
And confidentiality is a thing.
Yeah.
Things like that, guys.
And I refuse. I'll stand here and take the hate before I'm bringing my people forward. It's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Thank you.
Lord, thank you. Thank you, Angela. Amira, yes, that's true, and it's not illegal in most states except for one.
Yeah. There's some weird thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's strange. Like, if people Googled or looked up how long is cannibalism illegal, like, they'd be shocked. Or if they looked up, is human trafficking illegal? When did it become illegal?
Mm-hmm.
Shocking. That's a lot of the reason they get away with the stuff they do, is there's not legal precedence for it.
And there's still stories about, like, up in the Appalachians and stuff. Like, I don't even know if any of that's true or real, because I've not verified that myself, but there are stories.
Man, we've heard some stories, though.
And you guys would be surprised how much isn't illegal, like, by legal definition and on the books. Like I said earlier, victims are, by all legal definition, deceased and no longer here, walking on this planet. And survivors are the ones still here in a body walking on the planet.
Thank you, Angela, for the arrows up.
The legal wording is how they've still not been arrested or been held accountable. And look at the people that have made those laws and that wording. They're the same people you're trying to go after.
Dude, look at the people that come forward and say they were survivors or they're, whatever, that they lived through satanic ritual abuse or a ritual of any kind. There's no legal precedence for that. They're not getting any help at all. At all, nowhere. They're going to be turned away or treated like they're crazy or mental, and just called nuts. This video's tweaking now. Dang it. It'll smooth back out.
A lot of it has to do with the legal wording and definitions.
Big time.
Or maritime law or other types of laws.
Yep. They're talking about islands. They've got everybody's attention on islands, and horrible shit happened on all those islands. Your own mother doesn't believe you. Well, I believe you. And I get that. My own family stood against me too. But they've got everybody's focus and attention on islands. And yes, horrible stuff happened on those islands. There's many of them. But I've been saying it, and Brittany's been saying it. We're standing on an island, man. The country you're standing in is surrounded by water. You're standing on an island by legal definition. Legal definition. If we're all seeing this stuff, you're all surviving it. And they had ranches. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you. They had ranches. They had places this is not just the islands. Thank you. Yeah, can anybody recognize Under the Getty as a place for trafficking? That's an island all by itself. Yeah, look into IVF. Seriously, just like you don't even have to go down a rabbit hole. Don't do that, all right? Just look into IVF and designer babies. Thank you. Look at that.
Oh, that's pretty.
Who gave us that? Zoe did.
Thanks,
Hanging light. Yeah, but you can look up IVF and designer babies. This has been decades and decades older than me, okay? The parents can go in and do pre-implantation genetic diagnosis. They can, and decide their baby's hair color, eye color, gender, all of it. All of it. All of it. Genetic modification through IVF, all of it. It's not as complicated as people make it out. What about all those eggs and embryos for IVF that they don't use? Where do you think they go? All the leftovers? I'm just saying. It's a valid question. It's a valid question since they're always talking about doing this to kids, but there's not that many missing children's reports to match up with all those kids. I'm just saying it's a valid question.
Midnight escapes like a runaway train, chasing sunsets and dodging boring and plain. We've climbed to the peaks, we swam with the
It doesn't need to be scary anymore. That sounds wrong, right? It doesn't need to be scary anymore. It needs to just be awareness. Everybody's becoming aware of what's been going on for a long time. It's scary at first, but we need to get past the scary.
Amber Wifey, I did see you asking about me. I'm doing alright. I have a period week going on and a cyst on my ovary, so I'm a little... I got a doctor's appointment coming up. We good.
And stress from, let's see, you've talked about some stuff you've never talked about before. You
I
have
have triggered myself.
you've had how many people send you all the hate in the world videos?
All the phone calls.
Yeah. Yep.
Friday we were not on that live podcast. It was rescheduled, so we'll let you guys know when that's going to be. Wednesday we're doing another one. That's tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Tomorrow we're going to do another one that'll be on YouTube later.
And we're not saying where because we don't want to mess with.
I don't think it's live anyway. It'll just be on YouTube later after we're done doing that one.
And they were really nice. I don't want them messed with either.
Right. And honestly, like, the energy has just been, like, draining. So I'm just, like, I have, like, pain all up in my head and stuff going on. So
She said lunar eclipse today too, strong energy.
Mm-hmm. My cycle matches with that cycle.
And every single time we have talked about the haters, our energy is drained almost immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
It's like you can tell that it's intentional to do that to you.
Because of spiritual warfare.
Yeah. They did 4+ hour lives yesterday talking about us.
I hope they slept well after that too.
If all I have to say is if all those same people, am I open to questions? Of course. We don't answer everything. We don't have to, but we're open to questions. If 4+ hours, because as soon as Brittany stepped in, the attitude changed and it immediately went to, you know what? We're not talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very weird. But that takes a lot of effort and energy to put together for 4 hours to talk trash. I hope all of them heal. That's it. Who is you? I cannot see it. Literally. I don't know exactly what video you're referencing, but you're welcome.
See, the how you got away question is always interesting to me because I don't know if I really ever got away from it.
Right?
Like, I was away from it when I met my husband, but he also met me in an interesting situation. So I guess he helped me get out of it. I would have been 20.
Yeah.
But I'm now 29 and still fighting against all of it. Still in the middle of it. All the time.
That's why that question's always so weird. Like, how did you get out? And then you go through all these years and you start looking at it and wondering, hell, are you?
I mean, like, you know, the physical harm of it has stopped. Yes, of course, you know, that part's not happening. But the psychological end and them coming for you,
Yeah.
still happening.
That's nuts.
Thank you, Teresa.
And then being real, which is a little bit of off topic, sort of. Brittany trying to get me out all this time. And every attempt she's made to stop me from being used continually now by these people to run a narrative, get control of things, control the information. Every attempt she's made. Hi Italy. Hi chat. Bafangu, that's all I know, and I hope I said it right. And I say with respect, as we are uniting here, country to country. I was taught that, okay? And I'm proud of it. So I hope I said it okay. Thank you. I've been waiting to use that for a long time, okay? So thank you, Italy, for giving me the chance to speak my little one cuss word I've been saving for a long time. But it happens, okay? But every attempt Brittany ever made to help me stay safe and free and out of the hands of Texas and out of the hands of everybody drug her further and further back in. Drug her back in. I was baited by the internet 4 years ago via internet and phone. Okay, I was baited over the internet and the phone all at once 4 years ago. Brittany was right there and jumped in ass deep to help me. And she was baited as well, but... And I didn't know shit about the internet. I'm the MySpace era that quit. Had a little bit of Facebook for a while. Thought that was kind of lame. Swore I'd never have a TikTok. So I was over my head for minute one, but every time she has to help me, it drags her in further. What do you mean baited? We've never tried to explain it.
Brought forward on purpose, like they did it knowing we'd come forward.
Can you explain that while I pee?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna pee.
I mean, it's kind of hard. Before we even became a nonprofit, went on a trip, came home, incorporated, made a nonprofit, made our first TikTok video, saying who we were. Within a week of making our nonprofit, we got calls from the United States Senate to have a Senate meeting. So we made a video about that. And then we started getting phone calls from journalists, and they started inquiring about things and triggered us to come forward and talk about them. Telling the world that we're survivors. I don't know how well I did explaining that, but hopefully well enough. It's like, I don't know, I don't want to go into like who they were, like,
Right.
called, like,
I was catching it.
because I could tell you how it's MOB involved. Just gets dangerous and complicated.
Yep.
When you start talking about that. But it was MOB kind of people that had called us and have been involved the whole time.
To make it a little bit more detailed, she's completely correct. It involved people that knew me from my past. We had never told anybody we were a survivor of anything. Ever. Okay? We kept that to ourselves, and I had buried that for years. My family, my husband and kids and Brittany, and people close to me knew I had a terrible childhood, and I was severely abused, and I just left it there.
And she was a surrogate for a last name that was very familiar to me, so that stood out.
Yep.
Heavily to me as well.
And I was
About
public
people.
about all that. Yeah. But we got phone calls from journalists and people from my past all at one time, saying a child was in danger, immediate danger, and asking me to come forward and say who sold me. Tell what happened to you and it'll help rescue this baby. And I was stupid. And I jumped so fast, there wasn't even a second thought. I immediately came forward and told that I was a survivor. And it was a trick.
Yes, dear.
It was a trick. And it put a target on our forehead and back right now. So then we've had to be public the whole time since then for safety. Because if you guys keep your... I love those. If you guys can keep your eyes on us, well, somebody would notice if we disappeared. It's all we had. We went to authorities. We went to the FBI 4 years ago. We made reports and stuff then. I filed a federal tort claim. I have eyewitnesses. Hey, fuck me running. Lots of them. And
Yes, bird shit.
yeah, Bridget. I don't
Bird shit.
bird shit. I don't want to have one. I don't want to have a dead man switch.
Oh, it's bird shit.
I don't. I don't want to have one. I've had one for a long time. Hi, Scotland. I'm glad you guys are seeing the problem with the children. What does it look like over there?
In Scotland or anywhere any of you are that are not in the U.S., what's it look like for you guys?
Yeah. What does this all look like for you guys? Are they telling you guys more than they're telling us? Yeah, we know it's demonic. Australia has to stay quiet. I don't think they have a right to speak yet. No info in Canada. That's not right. Yep. Grooming gangs, mobs. Wouldn't they be the same?
Gangs are just a smaller form.
Every step, a thunderous quake. Demons tremble, the storm might create this ground. They shake.
Yeah, a lot of missing kids everywhere. Anybody ever ask, where do they get these kids? Where'd they come from? We saw some survivors standing in Congress or something the other day, right? There's no way ever that that's enough people to account for the things they're telling us have been done. But I don't see people asking, where did they get these kids? And we're looking at all these elite fancy names, supposedly. I'm going to say it again, supposedly. Those people didn't go get these kids by themselves, right? So maybe everybody should be looking at how they got them. It goes all the way to local. Right. Where were their parents? How come there's not millions of parents screaming at the rooftops looking for their kids? Chicago's rough. Life Touch. Can everybody look at that one for a minute? Raise your hand if you got your picture taken by Life Touch or your kids did. Okay? If your hand is risen up, you're a survivor of those islands, aren't you?
Yeah.
Everybody with their hands up. You're looking at those that weren't picked. And that's not something like being picked wasn't winning. You survived. Those pictures were an advertisement. None of us had any idea it was that big. There aren't survivors out there that knew it was this big. No, there's not.
That's what we try to put the attention on, is how big it actually is. Yes, we understand people go missing in your town and everywhere all the time, but it is a global thing happening.
Yes, even in the hospital, they take pictures of babies. They don't ask you, and even if you can't pay, it's still happening.
I had to fight for them to not put mine in the newspaper.
Both kids, huh?
Yep. Because they always want to post their picture in the newspaper so everybody can see them.
Who is it that just said, I think a bunch of them are bred to them?
Gypsy Jen.
Gypsy Gems. You think a bunch of them are bred to them? Underground. Yep. So can we talk about that for a second? Humor that. If a bunch of these children... Okay. If a bunch of these children were made on purpose... Baby farms, okay? If a bunch of these kids were made on purpose... Would their names be on the list? On the list. I'm the biggest, baddest, greatest, worst immortal power, motherfucker alive.
No, private number, so that's not what we're waiting for.
Yeah, would their names be on the list if they were bred and made underground? No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't.
As I've said before, there have been cases of 4 children sharing one birth certificate, so no.
We have that audio recording. That was one of our... Here we go. You want to talk to me, Truth Seeker? You can. You want to talk?
Come join. Be a guest.
Come and join if you want.
I'm really bothered by
What would you like me
what
to
I've been
stop?
seeing for the last 24 hours. I'd like you to stop lying. Stop lying.
Oh,
Okay,
now we
let
can
me
hear
just
you.
Now I
finish
can hear
before
you.
you jump.
We couldn't hear you before.
I agree with you when it comes to as long as your face is being seen, you're talking about the trafficking, then good. But I believe
All I heard is
you
as long
weren't
as we're
on
talking
the
about...
island.
You're cutting out a whole lot.
I don't believe you. That's because
I'm
I'm in the
sorry
bush.
you don't
I don't
believe
believe
me.
you.
That's unfortunate.
That's
Everyone's...
wonderful for you. I've never asked for your beliefs, so how else can I help you?
No, I understand. Oh, honey, bud. Oh no, this is not a gas profile. Go check, Kylie. No. See, the thing is that everybody doesn't want you and believing your story. I'm a victim of you. You have victimized me.
I
'Cause
victimized
believed
you, and that
Yes,
victimized you somehow.
yes,
Can you
How did that
explain?
victimize you?
because I believed your lies.
And you're so you're victimized now
I
because
was
someone else is convinced. Excuse me, I was still talking. You're
I
victimized
didn't go
because someone else convinced you of something else.
no, because I've actually looked.
At
You are not John Walsh's daughter. You are not John Walsh's daughter, as you claim to be.
Can you show me where I've said I'm
You are
his
not
daughter?
on the island.
Can you
I'm
show me
sorry?
where I've said
What?
I'm someone's daughter?
Fuck
Aw,
me,
we don't
Ryan.
get to play with her
Fuck me, Ryan.
anymore.
We were trying to talk.
Mama said no.
Mama said, nah, y'all don't get to speak to her. Sorry. We were trying to let her speak, yo.
They've
But that's
looked.
all right.
Thank you for that.
Oh, thank you, Jenny. I didn't even notice. Deprogram us.
Boo.
It's not what we were in here for anyway, so that's okay.
No.
We're just focused on talking about all survivors and what they all go through. That's where our focus is, because we're still here to help everyone.
Because every single person like that would come at a survivor of anything.
Mhm.
They're going to say, prove it. Prove you were harmed. Prove you were damaged. Prove this, prove that.
Mhm.
I don't understand. I've never understood what on earth attention or gain someone has. It's another one. You harmed me.
Kaylee, I've never even heard of you.
Hey, Callie, or whoever you are.
Callie.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
see,
How did I hurt you? And my name isn't Cass, but that's okay.
Cassiopeia. It's Nikki.
Oh, well, we're using a different name. Kali Ma. Go ahead and let me know how I've harmed you. Since you're in my space, I'm here. I won't do like you did and turn away.
Nor will I entertain the conversation for 4 hours. Yeah.
God, no.
Give you like 5 minutes. Fuck me running. You keep telling us no? Mute her? Now we can't find out what we did. Waste of time, says Dark Mother on her account. You know, I get it, guys. We still don't know what we've done totally wrong.
EJ, E and J, yes. DM us and we'll get in touch, yes.
Yeah. Where are you?
Every time I see E and J, I want to say PB and J. Peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, that one says we tried to sacrifice her to steal her gifts.
When I drove all the way from Alabama to Canada with the last dollar I had with the donation from our generous donor who helped us get there and back to rescue her from actually being eaten and sacrificed. Like, that was not us.
Wait, or so she said.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't make sense.
See, that is the one I don't get.
Thank you.
Oh, our music just died. Our laptop just died.
The
I can do my
laptop.
phone.
Thank you. Thank you for noticing the obvious there. See?
How
you
are we
can
supposed to
see
report that?
How would one address that? Exactly. Like, I've asked Brittany. I've asked the public. Like, should I address these claims? Like, how the hell do you address that one? That was who was just in here. Yeah. Thank you. Like, how do you address that one? So you're accusing me of trying to sacrifice you. Like,
Can we just look at the things we've been accused of, and like, if we were those, like, really those people and like actually did those things, would you want to?
you want to go over the list of the most absurd shit that we have been accused of?
I wouldn't want to go up against these bitches if we were actually
Shit that we have been accused of?
these bitches if we were actually.
Yeah, we took a call.
Spam call.
I was waiting for the police to call me back, so I have to answer the phone. One of those days. But yeah, no, would everybody like to go over our list of the most absurd accusations?
Angelina, have you ever seen Half Humans? I mean, that is a good question.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. I've talked about...
Are you going to ask me for proof if you ask me, though? Because I don't have proof of that. I don't have proof I can show you that I've seen that. So you're asking me a question I can't provide you receipts for at the moment.
But again, we'll go back to genetic modifications.
What services do we provide? Very little at the moment. Right now, we still run a 24-hour crisis line. Right now, we still spread awareness. Right now, we still write books. We still make music. We still give a voice to the voiceless, and we're here for every survivor we've ever worked with.
We do not take phone calls just to give out information or for people inquiring about more and more.
Whatever, yeah.
No, we take calls for people who are in crisis.
We have not gone on a run to help someone. It's been quite a while now. Because of this amount of hate that went up, it put ourselves and everyone else in danger. And we have been working a little over 4 years to try to build a rescue. Still working on it.
We ourselves are still living in rundown campers, so building the rescue part has been a struggle. But we would, our goal is to have like a retreat area for people to come and have a healing retreat.
And we've had people come and stay in tents. We've had people come and stay at our house. We've had for weekends,
Whether
get away to stay
one
safe.
Night, a weekend, a week, a month.
I wanted to provide a place safe for everybody to go. I have nothing. I've had nothing. Brittany and I lost everything being baited forward like this. We didn't quit, and we still won't, because we've seen too much, okay? We saw the problem. We saw the children. So we can't sit down. And these haters could rise up all they want, and it's never going to take away what we've seen.
Seen too much. I've heard too much. I've witnessed too much.
Did we ever finish the bathroom and the office? Who asked? Gypsy Chip Crystals.
Bathroom, yes. However, we are going to need some reconstruction on that at the moment. And our office is still a work in progress. There's still no drywall. There is a floor, half epoxied. We're getting there.
We just need the epoxy to finish the floor, and we need some drywall.
Because our focus always goes to helping whoever we're on the phone with or whoever needs our help. And so our resources and everything go to helping others. It's really hard for us to help ourselves and take a moment and take a break for our own healing and our own selves as well. So we got to constantly remind ourselves that that's okay.
And we get told, you see the hate that we get. If you guys give us gifts on here, and we love them.
And I'm going to get hate for answering this question about where do we donate? Cash App.
It's in my bio. It's all in my bio, too. The spell drill.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you. You see the hate that we get, okay? If you guys give us gifts on here and we like them, somebody will make a video saying we're out frauding the world for their... Oh, my God, look at that. It's amazing. I'm sorry. Somebody will make a video saying we're frauding the world trying to make money. You know, if we asked, when we asked for help for gas money to go help somebody, they want to turn around and say we're scamming the world. We're not this, we're not that. You know, Brittany is a survivor of trafficking. I'm a survivor of trafficking. There's 10 or more people up in here I could name right now that are all survivors. And, man, I've sent $10 to anybody that's asked me for $10, $20, turn their phone back on, send them grocery money, drive across the country to go get them. And then the people want to turn around. If we bought dinner, if we bought damn dinner and fed ourselves and our kids, we were frauds. And for a long time, it stopped me from even asking for help. And I won't anymore because that stopped a lot of people from getting help. I'd let any one of you right now. I need a trailer real bad. 2 of them, actually. Anybody want to help me with 2 mobile homes? Like, I'm open.
We are in the southern part of the United States in Alabama.
Yeah. We could use groceries. We could use 2 mobile homes. We use some wood. Thank you, PB&J. You're going to be PB&J forever. I can't help it. And I know that's not what it says. I know, but it's PB&J. You know, and I don't care what anybody's thoughts are anymore. Hey! Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. Yeah, because people don't believe survivors is the reason they don't speak out. And what are they going to... We said it earlier. Are they going to go to their police station or their, I don't care where, and say, hey, they're using me in a ritual? How do you think that's going to go? Are they going to get help? They're not. They're going to get called crazy.
Unless they find out the other wording, the right wording to describe it in a legal form.
Hey, small world. Bitch, Bama bitches. We're kind of new to Bama, but we're rocking this place, okay? The dirty South knows how to do shit. That's what I'm learning.
Mm-hmm. I didn't catch who said it, but yeah, they try to put you in a psych ward if you try and speak about it. If you go to the police most of the time, yeah, they'll send you to a hospital.
Yeah, they will.
Because they don't understand it, because there's nothing legal. It's the hardest part to talk about and show is the legal wording.
Yep. Yep. If a girl goes in and says, hey, I was out with this guy and I got drugged and I woke up somewhere I didn't recognize, do you know that's a crime? That legally is a crime. However, before anybody will even look at that as a crime or that she's in a situation she needs help, they're going to say, well, why were you there? You went there on your own, didn't you? Well, can you prove you didn't take the drugs voluntarily? I've been there, done that. I've seen it. I've seen it too many times. I've seen it happen to too many amazing people. Too many amazing people. They're not listening to it, and then there's zero help. Okay, now if later, since they didn't get any help, right, and they were in a situation, but those, nobody would listen to them because I guess they weren't in the right situation. So now they didn't get any help. So now later, if that guy who drugged them and they woke up somewhere else, if that guy and his friends then start stalking them and surrounding their work, hey Portugal, and calling them, making their life miserable. Now they go back in and say, hey, this guy he's harassing me with all of his friends or threatening me. I'm scared. And they say, well, why is that happening to you? Well, because he drugged me and this happened. I woke up somewhere else. Now we're back to they're not listening to you anymore. Oh, it's domestic. They get no help. And you see how then the problem just escalated, didn't it? Didn't it? But then when she's on a TV now and she's missing, everybody and their brother will share that Facebook post looking for her, but they wouldn't have paid attention 5 minutes before when she was trying to get that help. I stand here as a voice for the voiceless, those that can't speak because the world will hit them with, do you have proof? Those that can't speak because they're too afraid they'll get stalked. They're too afraid somebody will come for them. They're too afraid the haters will rise up and swear they weren't harmed. Or they'll be accused of being in ties with the Russian mafia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, somehow. Or that one, look, your mom sold you. Yeah, but you say that one and nobody listens to you either. That can't be a thing. They don't believe you.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you. Yeah, Sherry, there's new milk cartons. So I stand up for all those survivors. I'm not here for the sensationalism. I was baited forward for it. I'm going to end it.
Yes, Ekaterina IVF clinics are involved. We did talk about that a little bit ago. How they do make babies in labs.
Pardon me. You're told that it's made up. What's made up?
Like what you went through, when you try to say what you went through, they tell you it's made up, or what's made up?
What's made up? I want to understand what you're saying.
men, women, and sex predators. So they are trying to tell you that your memories are not true, E&J?
Yeah. They try to tell you it's not true. It didn't happen.
Yep.
Even though
Try
they
to
weren't
create
there.
false memories.
Yep, that. That. Oh, there you are.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey guys, I just did a video about y'all, if you look at it, to tell people that you're not lying, and now that the files are coming up, now everybody wants to believe it when you've been trying to tell them for years and
Yeah,
years
there's too
and
many on
years.
them saying, we have never said anything about that. We just spoke about it right now.
Yes, no, you guys have been doing this for years, and I can't get it's overwhelming, and people don't want to open their eyes. They're asleep. They're sleeping. They need to wake up. They need to wake up, because it's not small. They have no idea how huge this is. Our whole country, our whole world runs on HT. That they all are evil. Evil.
And I think the more everyone keeps paying attention, the more they'll realize how much bigger it truly is. But right now, they're not seeing
sad?
just how large it is.
Brittany, you know what's sad? You guys have been telling them for years. I have seen you get knocked down. I have seen you go through losing your home, trying to get help. You had a survivor staying there, one survivor stalking even me. You know what I mean? Trying to get in touch with y'all because she didn't want to leave. Because she's not so, if you ask me. But I can't be mean to her because she's a survivor. She's just not ready yet. Okay? And like I said, when I was a kid, I'm being told that they're false memories. How is it having false memories when I'm watching grown adults? I was about 5 or 6, and I remember it like yesterday, and they're all sitting around naked. That's not normal. And I think I've blocked a lot of stuff out, guys. Like, you know,
Well,
my
and
dad.
just think of how malleable and manipulative you can be to a child's mind because they're still growing.
Yeah, I think my parents were involved in
tell you
orgies.
one thing as a kid, then yeah, you're gonna believe it. Like if you know, how many kids believe in Santa Claus?
Well, my aunt sexually assaulted me, and
Oh, no,
nobody
but-
believed that. You hear me? My own aunt sexually assaulted me, and nobody would believe me about that either. A woman, because it was my aunt. But, you know, it is about the kids, and DID is real, and I get so upset when I see people come at you all. It's on my mind. I may not be here every day online for you guys, but you're in my mind and heart every day. I think about you guys all the time. Okay, and I know you're telling the truth. Just like with John Walsh, nobody wants to believe it. He may not be in the Epstein files, but he has it's different parts of it. There's in California, all the stuff that you didn't believe about the child sex rings that were satanic occults. You know, they said it wasn't real. It was real. These children were being sexually abused, sold. Where are all the kids at? Where are all the kids? And nobody. You're right, Cassie. Nobody's looking for them.
Because we've been screaming it for years. Where are these children they keep claiming they've rescued? Where? We want to see them. Where? And so far, none. We've seen 0. We've seen none. Okay.
Anybody that's on here,
and everybody's screaming about these damn islands, and nobody's paying attention that we're all standing on one.
Exactly.
And they're paying attention to these elite names on the list that everybody already knew was a problem.
It's in your face every day. Our president is a pedophile. I'm sorry.
Has nobody caught on that they put these files in our faces to see on purpose?
If the current president is one and all the presidents are related and it's a family thing, generational.
All the elites, they don't understand how far it goes with the Rockefellers, and there is so much. Right now, I'm overwhelmed because it's just so much coming at us, which you already know, but your eyes are opening, and you have to question it. If you got to question it, guess what? Your eyes aren't completely open. Okay,
I'll tell you something. Rituals require people.
Exactly.
They don't want me to be heard, and they want to get stuck in the sensationalism and the details.
Our whole
These haters get stuck in the details. That's what a ritual does. It's sticky, and it is designed to get people stuck in the details so they cannot get out. We are in the world's largest ritual, and a lot of
Yeah.
people are getting stuck
Amen.
in the damn details.
Why do you think history keeps repeating and repeating and repeating?
Because they wanted to.
But
They
take
want to
the
stay
same step
rich.
every single time.
They want to stay rich. They want to stay in control. Okay, and we are
And you're
all
smart, and you
money.
know stuff. So, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
You've been around long enough to know this, all right?
Hmm.
If they're showing the whole world this, whatever, this list of people, oh, these are the bad guys. That isn't the list of bad guys, is it?
No, they have no idea.
And if they've already told the world too many times in too many ways that Hollywood's bad and they use Hollywood masks to look like people,
Yup.
are they going to catch on that the pictures that they keep showing everybody are also fake?
Yep. I'm right there. I believe. Look, my husband and I have been doing research left and right, and he's like stuck on watching it every day. And sometimes you just got to take a break from it. But our reality is not. I can't even get it into words. This is all not reality. I can't explain it. It's not real. All what we live.
Nightbird, you just taking it all the way to the real truth there.
Yeah, she was.
And what that is called the humanity's level awareness is still way too far below that. So if we say they knew who we were from the moment we were born, that's why we were made in labs, that's why they were using us, that's why we're in a soul trap containment, that's why they ate people, you're going to lose half the world. They're going to go, what?
Right.
But
They
we're on
just
the
don't-
same page.
We all need to open our eyes because we can stop this if everybody, you are spreading awareness. And of course, you know what? Demonic comes and attacks you. And it will because you're light. Okay, I got a violation warning.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that. But you know what I'm
What'd you get a
talking about.
violation for?
Misinformation, apparently.
You know what? How come we can't ever talk about it? Everybody else on every other page talks about this stuff.
Girl,
Right.
they did 4+ hour long lives trashing us. And that's not misinformation. But if you and me right now and Brittany say one thing about what's in the files they just gave the public.
I can't even say the E word. Okay, I got restricted yesterday for saying the e-files. I won't even say the name, right? And I'm like, I was on my thing saying, why do I bother to go live on here? Because all they ever do is attack me. Anytime I bring up anything about us, Beyond Duality, or my company, they were coming at me when I was trying to help people that are innocent. Okay, this state that I live in came after me. Who gets 7 tickets in 1 week?
You.
Yeah. Who gets pulled over? Yeah, I got pulled over
Oh, no,
7
wait.
times. in
Hold
1 week.
on. You got pulled over? Well, now you don't qualify as a survivor or a human anymore if you got pulled over. What is wrong with you
I've
now?
gotten pulled over for not using my blinker long enough while switching lanes in the middle of the night with no traffic.
Okay, you're allowed to go 5 miles over the speed limit, correct? Yes. Everybody does, like, if it's 55, usually do 60. Well, I happened to be going to my daughter's, and I was on our route right here, 13. And within a week, 7 times, I was pulled over for nonsense. And once I let go of the company, they let me be. Because I can't do it anymore. You know, I'm getting old, okay? Like, I'm in a lot of pain all the time. I'm like Cassie. I have a lot of issues, and I give you guys a lot of credit for still doing this. But they literally got into my bank account. I shit you not. I'm not exaggerating. They got into my bank account, took $3,000 out of my bank account. All my shit it was horrible. So I had to stop because they were destroying my life. And I have a disabled husband. You know what I mean? But I
You
won't
just
stop.
pointed out something. I'm going to stop you because you just pointed out something big, and I can tell. So I want to stop the awareness so it can absorb. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You just pointed out, you said you're older, and you're tired, and your body's wearing out, and you're still doing this.
Yes.
Can the world get to the point where they realize if there are any primary survivors of this, They are not under the age of 30.
Nope. Nope.
If there are any survivors still walking and breathing from any of this, we're all older and tired,
Yes.
or at least we look like we do.
Well, I think I have aged since I really started to wake up. I have aged like overnight. Demons and Satan is all behind it all. She just said it. It's more than that, baby. Christy, it's more than that. You have no idea, hon.
There's still children and young people on the island. I want to say it again before I get violated. Every country on this ball we're standing on is separated and surrounded in all four sides by water.
Yep.
Every country we're standing on is an island. We're all surviving the islands.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. See, I had to. I put
Children.
exactly, and you know what? It's guys. If you're listening on here, coming at her, right, and coming at Brittany, they put their lives on the line. You understand that their lives are on the line every time they speak about this? Do you understand the powers that be, what they're capable of doing? MK Ultra is real, okay? All what she is speaking about is real, and it goes beyond that. You guys don't even understand how far. We can't talk about it on here because we'll get violated. It is so big, and there are so many people involved. It doesn't even go to politics. It's up there, even down to our financial situations. They have control over everything we do. Everything. And and what they can do, and nothing is truly yours, right? Nothing. It's theirs. They allow us to have it, right? They allow us. And they keep doing what they're doing with the rituals and so forth to keep the power that they need. They need the blood of the infants. You know what I mean? They need this stuff to keep going. And yes, I believe every single person that they talk about is involved, but it goes way, way up beyond even the presidents.
Yes, it does.
They're all the elites. They started
I
this.
think it stops with the Pope too, but it goes higher up than that.
Yes.
It goes higher than that. It's not just Christianity. It's not just, yeah. I don't want to get into the other stuff because you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Okay.
I want to answer that question. How do we escape it? How do we stop it? That's where our focus needs to be. That's how we get all these children out.
Talking
We
about
do
it.
not give in to the hate. We do
Exactly.
not give in to the fear.
No.
We do not allow their damn narrative and their programming to get in our
Exactly.
heads.
We've been programmed since the day we started school. Since the day we were born.
That's how we get out. Damn it, it is. It's why they try to take us down. It's why they come at us.
Everything
It
is
is.
like I said,
You
absolutely
don't
everything we
forget. Don't
We're all
forget that
brainwashed.
the grass is damn green and you like it. Don't forget that you like to look at the stars. Don't forget
our
this.
world.
Okay.
And we can take it back. We can take it back.
Central nervous system.
Yes.
100%.
Don't let their shit in.
This
Exactly.
doesn't emotionally toy with you.
Stop telling these people how to live their life. Remember who you are. We were all made by one God.
Amen, sister, to that.
No, there's no fear that can take us.
And well, there's something that happened to my mom. My mom had me first, and then she got pregnant with my brother a year and a half later. And my mom swears to God she had twins. She swears to God, right? She feels in her heart that they took one of her babies. And I believe it. You know what I mean? Nobody believes my mom about that. They took one of her babies. And that was in the 60s. I was born in 69, and he was born in, what, 70 or whatever. And, like, they took her baby. And I believe that 100%. My mom still, she says in her heart, she knows that she had another child. She had twins with my brother. So people just don't understand. If they watch, I mean, some of the stuff on here goes a little bit crazy, but you got to watch and learn and listen, and that's how you open your eyes. There are so many. There's not just you guys. There's other survivors on here that have escaped. There's a girl on here that her parents her father was actually the high priestess or whatever, right? And she constantly gets violated on here, and she has walked away from the cult. You know what I'm saying? She's out of it. And she was born, and these people that you guys don't understand, it's not fake, guys. It's not fake at all. You have to open your eyes. That's all I can say is open your eyes. Wake up. No, truly wake up.
Blocked you. Kaylee, whatever user number. Nobody blocked you for telling them to say the names. Nobody's blocking anybody. If you guys are putting in a repeat question over and over and over and over, our moderators are going to mute you. You're
Well,
not
not just the moderators. I think the what's that called? The algorithm. If you think it's a bot, and then they'll boot you off.
Yeah, I would say TikTok kicks people off all the time too.
And damn it, just stop it. I'm not here to serve you. Brittany's not here to serve you. I don't know what it is with people. You come up in somebody's live, get up in their face, whatever, and you have expectations.
Yes. Wait a minute. There's a question there. Is the Walmart story true? Yes, absolutely. Do you know they actually had a list of like for $10,000 for products, and they actually were selling human beings, children.
Does anyone in here remember when Walmart had pageants? Was anybody else been here in the Walmart pageants? Because I was as a baby.
I was.
You were?
Yep.
I've never met anyone else that knew about the pageants. I've been trying to get the video. I have the video of me in it.
Okay, well, I'll look through mine and see if my mom has it. But I'm telling you guys, huh?
I'm glad I found someone else that knew about them. No one else has known about the pageants that Walmart used to do. My grandma used to work as a manager at Walmart.
I worked for Walmart. A long time ago, like in 2001.
Knows about that. I've been paying attention to Walmart for a while.
I won't shop at Walmart anymore. I refuse to give them my business. And anybody that's on that list that was selling children, I will not shop. I will go with that. No, I'm not giving any money towards anybody that has sold and bought children. And they are just as involved. A lot of companies, Ulta, I got to be careful what I say, but there's a list on there. But of course, we can't say it. They can put it out of like a product being over $40,000 that, for a bike. That was for a child. And yes, the pictures, they were picking the pictures of us to who they wanted, to these pedos. Okay. I was lucky, my children were lucky. I'm like devastated about that because I honestly didn't know about that. But the pictures at school, they were taking those pictures and saying, what kids do you want? It's the babies, the infants, And you know what? It's in everybody's face. Yes, Wayfair is just as bad. Them too. Wayfair. Yep.
That's why we're talking about how to not give into it. That's why we focus on not giving into it.
Yep.
We don't give into it. We don't give into it. There's not one company or corporation out there. They're all there. If you've heard their name, it's all of them. It's everyone.
Amen.
It's all of them.
Amen.
So, you know how we get out of it now? We stop talking about them. We stop what names, who, what places? We forget about it. We stop giving them any attention at all.
Give them the attention.
I told my husband I'm not going to Walmart. I don't care. I'll go somewhere else. I'm good this summer. Actually, I'm actually in the process of buying a home, and I'm going to start my own.
Because I do got to get my children before my husband goes to work in just a few minutes.
That was the alarm.
Okay, I missed you guys. It was good to talk to you.
I missed you very much.
Check out my video.
We don't have too much longer. And I want to end it keeping it with the focus on there are children everywhere. They're in every country. They're in every land. They're in every town. Everywhere. The single track focus has to stop, because if we're all staring over there, we're not going to notice anywhere else. Bulgaria too. Yeah. Only survivors I've seen with numerous scammer accusations. Well, good. We take the trophy.
It means we're doing a good job protecting the rest of them.
What can we do? Don't fall for the fear. Don't. Hold the line. Don't fall for the fear.
Keep an open mind and an open heart when someone's coming to you to tell you their story. Ask questions.
Yeah, God,
Inquire.
yes. Believe survivors, and point them in the direction of hope. That's all they need.
Use sensitivity. Like you're talking to a kid. Because you got to remember they've gone through a lot of trauma. That's what we can all do.
Y'all might see me on here from time to time throwing hands, looking all grown. Uh-huh. And that's because I guard every single one of my kid parts. I won't let them be hurt again. And the few times I've let my guard down and let myself be on here, I get trashed. I won't let another child come forward in any way, shape, or form and be trashed like that. So all of the haters out there can keep demanding whatever they want, and all they're doing is showing themselves. Yeah, don't become bitter. Don't forget all the good stuff. Mm-hmm. Remember why we all wanted to be alive. Remember there's still something, there's still something worth living for. Remember there's something worth saving. There's still children waiting for a world. It's our job to stand up here and do it. Stand in the face of the hate. Tell them to sit down. They're not here to help anything. That is the only thing more powerful than hate is love. Yeah. That's why Brittany and I don't have anything negative to say. We don't have anything. We sure could.
I could get petty real quick.
Part of me really wants you to.
But it doesn't help. It doesn't heal. It doesn't move forward. And that's what we try to do. And we try not to get stuck in the we want to be petty. Really want to. I'm good at throwing hands.
There's somebody, when I have my experience, I turn to drugs to better cope. Yep. Mm-hmm. A lot of them do.
Yeah.
A lot of them do. That doesn't make you less, in our opinion. Not one bit. That makes you experienced. You went through some stuff. Mm-hmm. You probably learned a lot.
I know. I did. I had a time when I was a teenager. Same thing happened. Mm-hmm.
If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Mm-hmm. I heard that a lot as a kid.
Your life didn't make you one bit less a survivor. Look at the shit you've survived.
Mm-hmm. Carla, they're still coming at us. I don't know who you are referring to, but people come at us all the time. And that's something survivors have to live with as well. Especially if they stand forward and speak. Unfortunately. Yeah. Survivors need a lot of protection.
They've already survived. You guys are still surviving too. We stand here for you. Every one of you. I'll stand right here and take the hate before I'll let you take it. I've taken worse. I've done worse. Mm-hmm. I can deal with it. Hey, Cloud Mistress, she'd been here the whole time.
I don't know what that says. We gotta translate.
We don't know. We love you too. Thank you all. Thank you all very, very much for still paying attention to the children. Seeing that this is a little bit bigger than just the 3D surface stuff. And not losing us. You guys have a lovely rest of your day too. Maybe we'll be back tonight. If we can muster it.
We will see.
Muster. Yes. You guys take care. Thank you very much for paying attention. Thank you. I didn't hit. Take care. Thank you very much for paying.